I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So listen, man. Cassidy is on the program. Thank you for coming by, sir.
I appreciate you for having me, man.
Yo, you are preparing for something new in your career this weekend.
Oh, without a question.
A battle with Dizaster.
The biggest battle ever.
That's what you're going with.
Yeah,
The
it
biggest
is.
battle.
That's a fact, though.
Why is it the biggest battle ever?
It's the most anticipated. I mean, everybody want to see it. Everybody talking about it. All the blog sites, Twitter, the gram, going crazy about it. Every rapper talking about it. Even when they interview other rappers that's cut from a similar cloth, they ask them about it. So everybody talking about it. All the sports players, actors, rappers, R&B artists that's telling me they coming out, it's going to be crazy.
Where's it being held at?
It's going to be in L.A.
Okay.
What day?
December 6th, Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Saturday?
Yeah.
During the day?
Yeah. Well, no, I think it start at 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Yo,
Yeah, they got some
I'm in
preliminaries.
LA this weekend. I might have to come through this joint.
Oh, you got to show up. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be lit.
I have to say, bro, you know, a lot of people come up here, and Cassidy, if you're a fan of Cassidy, you know Cassidy talks shit. All right,
Without
that's
a
what he
question.
professionally. However, and when someone's promoting a battle, particularly, they clearly have an agenda. However, I'm gonna go ahead and agree. I don't know if I could say best ever, biggest ever. I don't know enough, but I will say this: it's a big deal for the battle world to get someone of Cassidy's level, who people know has a battle history and has success musically. To me, getting people like Cassidy involved is the beginning of this whole thing going to another level, in my opinion.
Without a question. And they've been trying to get me back in the ring for years. They've been throwing little numbers at me and opportunities to get back in the ring. But I just felt as though it wasn't beneficial for what I had going on. I mean,
Okay, let me
it
jump
was
in.
times when I was at the top of my career, even when I wasn't at as high up as I used to be, but I was still moving around, touring the world. I was getting money. I'm cool, my family cool, I'm comfortable. So I ain't really need to financially, jump back in the ring for financial reasons.
Is this one financial though?
Nah. But they did bring enough money to the table to make it worth my while to taking the time that it take to prepare for a battle, because you do got to be prepared. Just like training for a championship fight, you got to put in a lot of time, not just in the ring for the 12 rounds, but it takes a lot of time to prepare to go to 12 rounds for the fight. So it's the same thing like with a battle. It just take a lot of preparation, especially when it's with a dude like me that ain't did it for over a decade.
You feel rusty?
Nah, not at all. Because I got time to prepare. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time when I'm doing music or mixtape verses, I already attack other rappers. I already got a chip on my shoulder. You can hear it in my voice. I'm already like in battle mode at all times anyway. But the game did change a lot from when I used to battle, because it was on site. It's like you will bring a dude in here right now. Oh, he rap. He rap. Let's get it. And we'll go right
Swizzy
at
used
it.
to take you around the studios when you first signed it. Y'all used to just get it in.
Even before that, in Philly, I was on this radio show, and I used to battle every day, every weekday. And it was called The Cypher. Dudes would call up, like 5, 6, 7 dudes call up. And I won the first day. I was the champion, so now everybody calling up to beat the champion. So I started doing that. Ciphering in my school. We had a rap program after school where I used to battle every day. So I was already cut from that cloth when I met Swiss and them. But I told them that, and they wanted me to prove it. So they started taking me around state to state, city to city, sometimes 5, 6, 7 times a day. You just battling different cats. But, that's all I was interested in at the time, until we went and got the situation with Clive Davis, and then I had to switch my pitch and start focusing on making songs.
Which you did a very good job of, by the way.
I appreciate that.
What was hard? What's harder for you? Making songs, battling.
I think, at this particular time in my life, I think is pretty even. But for a long time, like for years, even until the last couple of years, I think making songs was harder. Because the cloth I was cut from was battling, talking crazy. Yeah. And to get on the radio to please the record labels that's putting the money behind you is a little bit more difficult for me than to just talk crazy to, to a dude. So I feel as though battle rap is a lot easier, because that's the reason why I fell in love with hip hop. I ain't gonna lie. When I used to hear dudes being competitive and talking crazy and seeming like they was on top of the world, that's what made me fall in love with hip hop when I was real young. So as I started to get older and get into hip hop, I'm like, that's how I want to be. So that's how I was since I was 6, 7 years old. So I mean, when I got my record deal, I started making songs, but I wasn't really used to that. And it's a lot of other people that play a part in making a song, whether it's the producer, the executive producer, the label that's behind it, what's playing on the radio at the time influences the direction that you got to go in. So a lot play a part in making a good record. But when it come to battling, it's all on your shoulders.
Do you speaking of making records, tangent, when you rhymed over the what's the name? What was the guy? The Korean guy. When you made the Safe Sex song?
Oh yeah, Condom Style.
I saw you roll your eyes right now.
Yeah,
that song was disgusting. Why did you make that song, B?
Well,
I mean, was it like, did you have to fulfill some sort of community service? Because I thought it was like, okay, he made this song Safe Sex. He got to fulfill some community service. He picked a record that was popular and just rhymed on it to make it, the PO happy or something.
yeah, it was really a PSA type of record. We was just having fun.
All right, fair enough.
I mean, it was like one of the biggest records in the world at the time.
It was, but hearing you on that,
not what you wanted.
I wouldn't even listen to it for 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was
they put it on. I was like, yo, turn.
You don't want your Cassidy like that.
No.
It was really just a freestyle, me having fun, just playing with it. And I'm thinking, like, when I heard it, that's what I heard. Like, I was just stroke on Condom Style. So I was just saying it in the studio. Everybody was laughing. So I just laid it having fun. And since I heard that, instead of just taking it in the negative direction, I thought I could make it into like a PSA thing to tell people to protect themselves. And a lot came from that. You know what I'm saying? Even though a lot of people that respect me for what I really do ain't like the record, it was a lot of people in the world that would have never listened to a Cassidy record that embraced that record and appreciated me doing that record. And endorsement situations from condom companies, a lot of people started investing money into me, and I got a lot of opportunities that I wouldn't have normally got if I didn't do it.
Real talk.
And it was just 10, 15 minutes of work. It's like I just pretty much freestyled that.
But it came about at a time when you and Meek was sharing words back and forth on social media and the Instagram. So a lot of people, I know for me, it took me off guard. I was like, wait, why isn't he, and Meek obviously hadn't responded to you because I think Meek didn't want to all the way respond because he didn't want to feel like he was getting you hot again. I think y'all had a back and forth. He said something, you said something, you kept wanting to battle, but that never happened.
Nah, what happened was there's a dude that's in Philly named Q Deezy. He called me on the phone.
I know Q Deezy. Of course.
Yeah.
What up, Q Deezy?
He called me on the phone and said that Meek said that he wanted to battle you. And he interviewed me on the radio, and I'm like, when he say that? Because I know Meek know me and know the cloth I'm cut from. Like, we got a history before he got on with MMG, so I was like, I couldn't see him
What is
saying
that history?
I mean, we did a lot of records together.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We hung around each other. You know what I'm saying? I took
Mutual
him places.
respect? Mutual respect?
Yeah, came and picked him up in my car. We rode around. We did a lot of things together. You know what I'm saying? So he know, like, and even before those times, he knew how I had it popping in the city. So I couldn't see him saying that. But he played me. He played it for me. You know what I'm saying? He actually sent it to me and played it for me. And I think it was like an interview that he did that might have been edited a little bit. But how I heard it, they asked him who you want to battle. And he said, yo, I only want to battle somebody that's popping. If they give me 100,000, I want to battle. And then they asked him again, and he said Cassidy. But I seen a real interview where he was saying that he'll want to see me and Mook battle. But I guess the way they edited the video and Q Deezy was responsible for it. So
wait, Q Deezy be out here being a scumbag?
Yeah, he the one that brought it to my attention. So I responded on the radio and said, I wasn't looking forward to, I wasn't even thinking about it, but if I was to get back in the ring, that'd be more likely a type of match that I would accept, because there's a person that's building a fan base that got a name other than just battle rap. So not just for battle rap purposes, but for other reasons, it'll be beneficial.
For the
Even
culture.
though I didn't want to do that, if he calling me out, I'd take him up on it. And then that's when a bunch of battle leagues started calling me. They like, yo, we'll give y'all whatever y'all want. He said he won 100,000. We got that up front and more later on down the line. So that's when the battle thing started coming up. Not that I was picking a battle with Meek. because I was happy to see him do his thing in the shine. Heard he just came home. I'm glad he home, because I wouldn't wish jail on my worst enemy. I've been there and I know what that feel like.
So there's no animosity between you and me?
Nah, I mean, we ain't really get a chance to patch up everything that happened all the way, but I don't want people to think like how a lot of people tried to make it seem like on social media, like I was hating on them or success or nothing like that. It's just that when it come down to, you know what I mean, me holding my ground and holding my name a certain way, I go all out. In the past, it wasn't just Meek, it's whoever opened up their mouth and talk crazy. It's like I'm ready to go. So that's what it was all about. And you know what I mean? We did it big for hip hop. He dropped some songs, I dropped some songs. Whoever feel as though came out on top, that's how they feel. And we move forward. You know what I'm saying? That was a minute ago, so you know.
Well,
past that.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're past it. Welcome home, Meek. We're definitely excited about Meek being back. From the battle standpoint, I have two questions regarding the battle.
Oh, not to cut you off, but those records that I did at Meek, like I did a song Raid, it was like 10-minute long song. See, songs like that with me going at people, I think he dropped a record or something like that, and I think I dropped it like the day after, like a 10-minute long song going at him. When I do those, I go in the studio for a couple hours and write it down. That's right away. But with these battles that I got coming up on like tomorrow, Saturday, with these battles I got coming up, I got months to prepare. You know what I'm saying? You got time to do research.
So wait, what are you saying? You saying that they
Different
shouldn't
level.
think that those bars are the same as the ones you're about to get at Dizaster with on Saturday? You saying these on Saturday is different?
Yeah, a lot different. You know what I'm saying? It's just more preparation in the bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want people to know if it come down to three rounds or three 3-minute rounds or 3 5-minute rounds, I could do those 3 rounds in one sit down. Like, it's not hard for me to just write. Like, that's just what I do. Even with songs like the Nicki Minaj, the Looking Ass and all them records, like I go in the studio the same day they drop and bring it out the next day with crazy bars, just airing it. So when I got months to prepare, do research, think, watch, start watching battles again, because I used to watch battles every now and then. Like, I even be going to them. You see me there, like, but because I am a fan and I feel as though the battle rap culture is real, it's always been a part of hip hop, and I feel as though them dudes is the dudes that's bringing bars to the table.
Yes.
Like, no disrespect to Hot 97, biggest radio station in the world. But when I listen to Hot 97, I could listen to 2 hours worth of Hot 97. And the most I might hear is 1 or 2 real hard bars at the most.
We play pop music.
Not nothing wrong with it, because it's a time when
you in the car with your kids singing along.
Or it's times when you want to party and have fun, or it's times when you don't really want to think. You know what I'm saying? But I feel as though it should be a category for that. Shouldn't be called pop, and it shouldn't be called rap hip hop. They should come up with another name for the type of music that dudes is doing nowadays. But when it come down to bars and talking crazy and being competitive, not everybody all hugging and we all friendly on the song. Nah. Even though we might be cool, I'm still trying to body you on the song.
That's right.
That's how it started, and I feel as though the culture lost that.
Well,
but the battle rap dudes is keeping that alive.
Truth.
So that's why I respect what they do. So I was a fan of it. But now that I got a battle coming up, I've been more tuned in, watching more battles, getting back in that feel again, that vibe. And it's like, it feel good, man. And I'm happy, and I feel as though not just for the chicken. I was talking crazy because I am the highest paid battle rapper up until this date. But it's not just about the chicken. I feel like I deserve that because I'm not just a battle rapper.
You've had success somewhere else.
But on top of that, I think it's going to be big for the culture. I'm not doing it just for the culture, but it is going to be extremely big for the culture because, like you said, people that have never tuned in to battle rap or even care about battle rap is going to be tuned in and watching now just because somebody that they know outside of battle rap is battling now.
Did you appreciate the Total Slaughter, the Joe Budden Hollow the Don? I saw you at that event. You came over to the table, me and Royce sitting there talking crazy, judging and things like that.
Yeah.
You came over my ear. You was like, bro, they got to get this money right. They got to get this money right. I'm
Without
back at
question.
this. And it sounds like they got the money right, but did you appreciate that moment?
This might be a bad analogy, but it's like a recovering dope fiend, and now you just around a bunch of people just shooting up, and everybody getting high, and there's all this work there, and there's a bunch of work that you could use if you wanted to, and it's like, even though you know it probably messed your life up, you still gonna be tempted. You gonna get that feeling like, damn, So that's the feeling I was getting when I was in Total Slaughter. Like, man, if I was up there, the things I'll be doing and the things I'll be saying and the response I'll be getting to be crazy. So I was getting that feel. So that's why I was talking like that. I felt as though certain things could have been better with the Total Slaughter. The people that ordered it on pay-per-view should have been able to see it when they ordered it.
Oh, there was some technical stuff. I
A
see.
lot
That's
of
right.
them.
Yeah.
And the dude, Alki David, that's putting this together on filmontv.com, he did a lot of events, concerts, sports events, a lot of pay-per-view stuff in the past that had a lot of viewers, and there was never a problem with it. So that's another reason why I'm happy with the platform that I'm battling on too. And he's responsible for all the hologram things. Like when I did the press conference with Dizaster, I was a hologram. But I was
I heard
actually
about
there.
that. Yeah.
People think I ain't want to show up. Now I was actually there. But the technology so dope, I just thought it'd be dope.
Right.
Alki was trying to promote what he can do. So that's the reason
They
why.
try to make it look like you were scared to sit next to Dizaster. Or
Nah,
something
but
like
that was never the case because they got us taking pictures. I was talking to them beforehand and afterhand, so it wasn't that. It's just the simple fact they wanted to promote the technology, and there's going to be a lot of dead rappers and dead artists that's going to be at the battle too, which is going to make it real dope. Comedians, all type of other performers, but it's going to be a lot of dead artists there too, which is going to make it crazy.
It's very interesting.
And I'm the first
situation.
living rapper that was a hologram, so it's a big
That's
thing.
something. That's something to put on your resume.
Now hold on. Now, real quick. How do you feel about this type of battling versus what it used to be? People just jumping on instrumentals and going at each other. This is a different thing altogether. With the prepared rhymes, acapella, it's a different ballgame.
Yeah, I feel as though it's a lot easier when you got time to prepare, but the level of bars, wordplay, name flip schemes, I think it's stepped up. So the average person wouldn't be having as many punchlines, as many metaphors, many similes, as much wordplay as these dudes do now, because the bar was set higher since I did stuff like Drop the Freeway Battle. That was a tape that a lot of these dudes could watch to get better, and then the dudes that got better put out tapes that dudes could watch to get even better.
That's right.
So it's like I feel as though they stepped it up, but it was still harder when you had to do it on site because your clip had to always be full. You never knew when it was going to go down. Your clip had to just be full. You had to be ready to shoot at any given time. If you know you're about to go to war, you got time to prepare. It's different because you know what's going down. You know the date. You know the person that you're going to battle. So you got time to prepare for that specific person. But when it was on site, it was a lot harder.
Do you beats? Like I always had this debate about battle rap. I love music. I'm a hip hop fan. I came up loving the music and I love the rhymes. But I loved battling over beats. That's what I was a part of in the 90s and what I really prefer. Now with no music there, I feel like it leaves something to be desired sometimes. But there's also a part of that that makes it more difficult because when you got the beat there, you can let it rock. You got, you can give yourself time to think. It's just you have to be a little bit sharper now when there's no beats. What does Cassidy prefer? Do you like having a beat and having a rock to the beat, or do you like this acapella thing?
I prefer acapella. I ain't gonna lie. I feel the beat is help. You know what I'm saying? And out of all the categories that you gotta fill in battle rap, flow is like the least. Like flow is not really all that important. Here and there you could kill a person with a flow every now and again and it might sound dope. But flow is not really that important. It's about what you saying. You know what I'm saying? And your tone of voice, your energy, how you saying it, and how creative you are with the words. So you don't really need no help from a beat. Now, when you doing freestyles of music, of course you need a beat. That's just part of a song.
That's right.
But when it comes to battle rap, I feel as though you can't have no assistance. And some dudes that sound dope on beat will never be able to sound hot without a beat. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all you. There's no real help. Of course, you could assist the beat and make the beat sound better, and that's what you think a person sound hot on the beat because they just flowing, but they not really saying nothing at all.
Right.
And that's what the majority of the rappers that's out now do.
Yep.
They just
Hide behind the beat and the
flow
melody.
their ass off, but they ain't really saying nothing at all. So, with battle rap, it's all about what you say. So that's why I prefer no beat. Even with the freeway battle, put a beat on. Nah, straight raw, no beat. Like, nah, none of that. No beat. Like, we just go at it.
As a DJ, I think that's why
Yeah, I
I'm
think
like, yo, fam, where the beat at? Where the DJ? Man?
Now,
yeah.
Where the DJ?
Now here's my one thought I have. I feel that I love seeing big names get into battle rap. It's what gets me interested because yes, I'm a DJ, so I prefer song making, but battling is interesting, and I love competition, so I do enjoy it. However, the battle world, and I know there are different leagues, so I don't want to cross lines and offend people based on what league I'm referring to. But for example, there was a big opportunity for battling, in my opinion, recently when Cannabis came out, right? Mm-hmm. And that opportunity was squandered because they gave Cannabis too big a spotlight for his first time back. Now, you and Cannabis are apples and oranges. I'm not worried about you being overwhelmed by the moment. Mm-hmm. You've had a lot more moments than Cannabis has had in recent years. That being said, though, is there any risk to jumping right after the big check and getting right in there with Dizaster as opposed to some warm-up battles and getting you in the so you don't. Here's my thing. My concern is Cassidy comes out. Should the craziest thing on earth happen and you get annihilated on Saturday, I don't think that'll happen. There won't be any more checks as opposed to building and getting the biggest check.
I disagree because Dizaster and all of these dudes that they call the top battle rappers all got losses. I could pull up battles where all of them lost and they bounce right back, you know what I'm saying? And they go right back to doing what they do. But I'm not a battle rapper. I'm not trying to consistently battle like most of these battle rappers. So that's why I need bigger money, because on another thing, more people gonna watch. There's gonna be more views. More people gonna come out when I'm battling. So I deserve more money. It's just what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though you probably love radio, you love music, but they gotta pay you to do what you do. It's like at the same time, like, yeah, I love it, but I'm just because I love it don't mean I'm gonna just come on the radio and do it for free every day.
Of course.
I'm gonna build up. It might have been a point in time when you was super young and just started where you did have to do promo stuff and do things for free to get in position. But now I'm Rosenberg, so it's like, nah, I need a check.
100%.
So that's the same way I feel.
I just want to see.
But I feel Dizaster is a warm up. Not to cut you off.
Oh,
he is a warm up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a battle rapper. That's all
That's
he
what I
ever
was looking
did.
for. Talk that talk.
He's a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all he did. Nobody in this room could name one song that Dizaster ever brought
Ibra,
out.
what is your favorite Dizaster song?
I wouldn't.
How dare you?
Sorry.
And it's like, you know, so since he's just a battle rapper, I feel like I got a crazy advantage over him. Because the things I experienced, the things I'd have been through, me being the man that I am, he just can't talk the talk that I could talk.
But do you feel like this is his world, man?
That's what I'm saying, though.
He came from this world.
I don't think so.
And this is why I bring this up. Joe Budden, Hollow the Don. There was a period, and I gave Joe the business. I was like, my man, Hollow had fans in that room that was going against Joe. So in the third round, Joe folded up. I'm not going to keep battling if y'all keep booing. Because Hollow fans was giving him the business.
Well, I feel as though that's what probably made him lose. You know, putting the mic down, copping out.
Yes.
But, you know, my whole life, I never let what people say influence me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own man. But I know people not going to boo me because of how I'm going to perform. What I'm going to bring to the table is going to be crazy. It's going to be like, you know, not taking nothing away from these battle cats. It's going to be everything they do, but to a higher level. Like to the way that they supposed to do it, or they want to do it, they just don't really know how. You know what I'm saying? And they've been chasing what I did with Free and all the other things that I did back in the day up until this date. So now they need something new to chase, and that's what I'm about to give them. So not knocking Joe Buttons. I don't know what Cannabis was going through when he battled. I don't know what was on their mind, what they was going through in their personal life. I don't know. But just because they was artists that put out songs before, you can't compare me to them. Because I could compare a regular battle rapper like Dizaster is to all the other million battle rappers that lost battles. You know what I'm saying? Every battle rapper done lost. So it's like he feel like he ain't the same. I know I'm not the same. So I'm going to just show up and I'm going to cook him. And then after I cook him, my numbers is going up and the competition got to go up.
So who you going after?
Like,
after you done with Saturday?
I want to go through somebody. I want to inspire dudes that got a music history to get back in the ring. To show them that big money is in it.
Who do you want?
Oh, no, I don't want nobody specifically. Just the same way I ain't want Dizaster. Like, they told me they had a certain amount of money. I told them cut the check. They said, well, who you want to battle? I said, man, y'all cut the check. I don't care who y'all get. Y'all could get anybody from any part of the world, any country, big, tall, short, small, any race. I don't care who y'all get. Long as the money right, whoever y'all get gonna get cooked the same way. It don't matter. So they decided to get Dizaster. I guess he got a relationship with the people that brought the money to the table. So people like, why you pick him? There's other people I wanted to see you battle more than him. If those people that y'all wanted to see me battle would have had some investors that would have called my phone with the same amount of chicken or more, y'all would have seen me battling the person that y'all want to see me battle. But they didn't have the money. They was calling me with them low numbers that I was turning down. That Vlad and all these dudes was doing blogs about like, why would Cass turn this down? Do you think he should have turned it down? And everybody like, no, he should have took it. I mean, like, what else? Like, yeah, but then right after that, they had this money I'm getting and they like, wow, he's a genius. Nah, you just got to stick to your guns. You can't just fold at the first opportunity that hit you in the face. And I ain't feel as though that money was big enough. So I just waited and waited. Even if it would have took more years, then they would have just had to wait. I probably would have never did it if they ain't come to the table with the right amount of money. And after this battle, after I cook him and do him dirty, my numbers is going up. And the people that I want to battle is going to have to be like people that could bring out more viewers and just build up the hype. And I got the type of investors that'll do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for Drake was talking about he wanted to battle again, and Mook was saying that he told him he wanted to battle him.
Yeah.
Like my investors, they got millions, up to 5-10 million for Drake if he want to step back in the ring.
See, I would
like
love
if
I
you got
love
big
that.
artists like that want to step back in, then the bigger the budget's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And those the dudes I really like to, you know what I mean, get back into the ring. Cause it'll just get the whole industry
No, you right.
back in the
100%,
uproar. It'll
yes.
get people hungry
Yeah.
again. It'll get not just battle rap, but it'll
Everyone.
make music better.
So, wait, hang on. We have a young person that works with us on the show. Her name's Trinae.
Okay.
All right. We call her Trinae the true lesbian. But we promised her because battle rap is her thing.
Yeah.
Like she don't care about a Jay-Z. She
Yeah.
don't care about a Drake. She don't care about none of that shit.
That's dope.
Battle rappers is her superstars.
That's dope.
Do you have a question you would like to ask Cassidy? This is your time, Trinae. Don't fuck this up.
Don't fuck it up, Trinae.
All right, excuse me.
Get nice and close.
Oh, all right.
I got this.
Back up, E-bro.
Yeah.
All right. So now, this is just your warm up, correct?
Pretty much. It's a warm up.
Okay.
The real king that they're saying now is Murder
Talking
Mook,
to the mic.
correct?
Talking to the mic.
All right. The real
Rookie.
king,
Stop being a rookie, man. Come
the
on.
real king right now of the battle rap game is Murder Mook, right? Would
Nah,
you
you-
consider him next?
I was just in the studio with Murder Mook last night. He signed with the Rough Riders and they had me working on Mook projects, like, you know what I'm saying? He with the family now. So the hype about us battling back in the day, when I ran down on Mook because he was putting out all them DVDs saying he approached me, and I'm like, Mook, I never even met you before, bro. Why you keep saying that you offer me? He like, nah, my peoples just told me if I want to be the best, I gotta come at the best. And you the best. Like, remember when you said this and he showed me that, you know what I mean? He got respect for what I do. So, you know what I mean? I know he just wanted to come at the best because in order to be the best, you gotta at least go through it with the best. So that's what he was trying to do years ago, back in the day. But we got cool. We done did records. Like, that's my homie. So I'm not really interested in battling Mook. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the same, I just know a lot about each other. It's like, I ain't interested in that right now. You know what I'm saying?
Is that a good answer, Trinae?
Good question,
That was
Trinae.
good. That was good. That
What
was
else
good.
you got? What
All
else
right.
you got?
So now I just want to know: did you do your research on this Dizaster guy?
I did enough.
You trying
I did enough to bury him.
Listen, I don't rock with Dizaster. Listen, his
I did enough
wordplay
to
though.
better him.
His wordplay though.
You respect his wordplay, but you're not a
Yes.
big fan.
This one thing I want to say to the people that's listening and to the people in the studio. I do a lot of interviews and people be always saying like, yo, Dizaster, he kind of nice. He all right. You sure you ready? And I asked them, name one Dizaster line that he ever said that could show me like, ooh, that was hot. I might not be prepared. Is nobody that I ever asked that could name one Dizaster line. Ever since I first came out, 13 years ago, the first lines I said was, I got a large house, a dog house in my backyard. And even my dog house got a backyard. I don't want to tell you how many rappers was asking me for that line, how many people I could have gave it to. Some people that people got on the top of their list was begging me for lines. Like I was structuring a lot of people material back then. But that's the first line I ever came with, like on a real song. And I can say that line now when people still remember it. That's just the first 2 bars. It's like breakthrough lines. If you ask a Cass fan, what did Cass ever say to show me that he hot? We'd be here for 2-3 weeks with them just naming things that I done said. Crazy stuff. You like, dang, he said they. It's like they every time they pause, there's gonna be something else that comes to their memory. But I ask people, just give me one hot Dizaster line. Nobody don't know nothing he say. So that's my point right there.
You get me hype for this.
He's
joint.
just
about to get hype.
He got like the aggression and he get loud and act wild.
Use big words.
But I
it.
give people this analogy, like it could be somebody like, I don't know if anybody in this room speak French, right? But I know I don't. You know what I'm saying? You got a dude coming here and he rapping in French. Now he real hype, he loud, he swinging his arms, and there's a couple people in here that speak French and they like, oh, you like by the look on his face and the way the people that speak French is wilding, you might be like, damn, he killing it. But you don't understand not a word the dude in French is saying. So how can you know if he killing it or not? And it's the same way with this dude. He rhyme a bunch of words loud and it seemed like he killing it and it looked like he killing it, but it's like, what did he say? You know what I'm saying?
I got an important. Good job, Trey.
I ain't giving these dudes the benefit of the doubt.
Are you finished? Because this is a dream come true.
I don't.
Rosenberg, stop fucking me.
I make all Trey's dreams come true. What's happening? Keep going.
Go ahead, you got.
Nah, that's it.
You got another one? Nah, you got another one?
I got faith in him. I already know.
Okay,
okay.
okay.
That's what's up. That's
Well, I was
what's
gonna
up.
say
I
is this.
appreciate it.
Yeah, Trey rocks. Good job, Trey.
It ain't gonna be long neither, man. You know, film on TV, you could go on there and get it on pay-per-view. Pull it up on your
This
computer on your
Saturday,
TV.
live
yeah.
from LA. Now, real quick, have you guys discussed? You're a professional. I'm not worried about you. However, one thing that has marred the battle industry is the physical confrontation. You know what I'm saying? I see you got your squad of Philly goons in the building. Is everything going to be clean? Is everything going to be?
These are
my New
nice
York-
gentlemen.
I didn't.
These my New York goons.
Oh,
Yeah,
my bad, my
and
bad.
these are nice
Yo,
gentlemen.
no disrespect. You're New York goons. Now, have you guys had a conversation to know that no matter what's said, it's not going to escalate to anything like that?
Yeah, I hope it don't. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't want it to do that.
But is there one word someone could say to you, or when you're in the battle, do you already have the mindset of it's words,
That
whatever
close,
gets said?
listen, I could never battle. I'm gonna tell you, all that close
Yeah.
proximity talk, fam. I'm not cut from the same cloth as y'all. I need you guys. You can't
Give me
be
some
breathing
space.
in my.
So,
can't
yeah, do you have
breathe in my
anything that
face.
concerns you in that
can't
regard?
Be raising your voice in my face, man.
I guess you got to be
Nah,
in the sport to accept that.
yeah,
Just
nah, I
like
can't.
some people can't take people jabbing them in their face, but if you box,
Yeah,
it's like you got to take it. That's the
right.
sport you
That's
in.
right. That's right.
So it's like some things that you wouldn't normally take on the streets that you got to take in battle rap because it's part of the sport. So words, you know what I'm saying? Even though words do hurt, I know it's just part of the sport. So I'm going to let everything fly. Like you could say and do whatever you want. As long as you don't touch me and you don't violate and try to take it to no next level.
You're fine.
But
That's part of the
even though
game.
we gonna be in Cali, you gonna think
We in Philly.
it's gonna be. It's gonna be so many people there, man. Not just from Cali, but so many people flying out, driving out. We're gonna be so deep in there that it's just gonna be fun. Like, you know what I'm saying, not my dudes to come, bring any violence to the table, just to hold it
Just to
down and make
support.
sure everything is good.
Where's Dizaster from?
I can't even tell you. I think he live in L.A. now, though.
Well, that'll be
I think he's
interesting.
from the Middle East somewhere.
Wait a second, Trinette,
Toronto.
He's from Toronto.
Toronto.
He's from Toronto. My point is, here's the thing that I think Cassidy has to be prepared for, though he says he's not worried, but he's from Philly and talks shit. So, he talks a great game, as he should. But here's my concern. I agreed with what you said earlier. I think there's a chance the battle fans are going to come for his neck because he's a star and he has money.
Well, and sometimes
disagree.
But Cassidy comes from battle and they know that. Whereas Joe,
I know that's true. That you're right. It's a mixed
But
bag.
even when you watch the cannabis battle, you look at the first round when he started spitting, and he wasn't even prepared and really even saying nothing that crazy. But even when he just started saying anything, the crowd was going crazy.
Because they were excited to see him.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel as though it is battle rappers that's mad because I came back.
Right.
It's like they fighting to try to be top tier battle rappers. I took off for 12 years and I come back and I'm on top of the top tier battle rappers. So it's like, it's frustrating if you a battle rapper. So I can understand why they mad. I don't feel no type of way because I understand why they mad. But the actual people on the streets, they couldn't wait for this day.
True.
They couldn't wait for me to get back in the ring. So even if it is some people there that's on Dizaster side, that's just how it is. Same way when you see a fight. If Floyd fights somebody, we all know he the most popular fighter. But I'm sure the people that he fight got fans there that want him to win. His family, his wife, and his kids might be there. Of course he gonna have a fan base there, but it's like who got the biggest fan base that's gonna go the hardest? And I feel like that's what I got. And that's why I feel as though I'm the Floyd Mayweather of battle rap. The most money, the most fans, the most anticipated. I talk the craziest, but I back it up. And if you got a problem with me talking, you got to beat me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You beat me, then you could like, all right, well, he can't talk as crazy as he used to. But nobody could beat me. It's like nobody could mess with me. So I'm going to keep talking crazy, and I'm going to keep putting my foot on these dudes' neck, whether you battle or you in the industry or whoever you is. It's the same.
So let's transition because there's other ground I want to cover with you. Philly, just in general, the rap scene, our app, and he had said some things about you that you was involved in a rape or something. And I think you addressed. This was back when you and Meek was having. And he jumped in.
Yeah.
I think he's doing time right now. He's not home right. Is he home right now?
I think he home now.
He's home now.
Yeah.
And is this somebody that you have a relationship with? What's the relationship? Because he's got a bubbling following.
Who is this?
Our app.
Yeah, I actually put him on to the world. He was running around with my team. We was doing wild music, wild freestyles, everything. So I really introduced him to the world.
Many years ago, or this is recent?
Yeah, we started years ago. You know what I'm saying? But we was doing it for a long period of time. Like all like my mixtapes, radio freestyles, songs, DVDs, blogs, like, you know what I'm saying? He was running with me, so, you know what I mean? I was not all the way. I mean, he could have did it a different way, but I'm partially responsible for as many people like you, like people from New York knowing about him. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely you know, he got a buzz, but he was locked up for a minute, so he building that back up. You know what I'm saying?
Do you like the music he's making? Are you paying attention?
Really,
yeah, I'm not paying attention.
Not since we ain't really been rocking out or been together. I ain't really been hearing too much of his music. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what he got going on right now. But you brought the rape up. As far as that, yeah, like when I was in high school, I went to Central High School. It was like a college prep high school. It was like one of the best high schools in the country. I was going there, and it was this little chick, this little Rican chick. I started popping after school in my African American history class, like after school was over, and then I started bringing her back to my hood, my team. This when I was wild with girls, like I was young. My team was running through her time and time again. I guess one day she stayed out too late. Mr. Curfew got home, and she must have made up a story to her mom. And her mom told the cops or whatever. But then her mom found out the truth that she been popping and she been dealing with this. Her mom sent a report out saying like, yo, I ain't know my daughter was lying. She had a previous relationship. I don't want to come to court. I don't want nothing else to deal with this. I want you to drop. Don't do nothing to none of these boys or whatever. But it's a Commonwealth state. So the state still picked it up and locked us up.
Got it.
But the good thing about it, like I'm not gonna go into the whole story of how I knew it was coming along, but I did have it on tape. Like every time we was popping, I had it on tape, talking crazy, showing the real girl that she was. So when they accused me of the rape,
this was before YouTube was popping.
Yeah.
It would have been on the gram. If the gram was popping, you would have put it on the gram. I'm playing.
I wouldn't have did that. But I got booked. So my mom gave the tape to my lawyer. My lawyer showed the tape to the, you know what I mean, the DA. You know what I mean, and that's how I got the charges dropped and beat the case. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I did. You know what I'm saying? That's something that happened before I even got my first record deal when I was a kid. So it's not something I'ma just bring up to the world like, yo, I caught a rape when I was younger. Girl lied on me and said, damn, the bitch said I raped her. Why she want to stick me for? I'm not gonna say that because that was like when I was 15 to 16 years old. So you know what I mean?
So is that why you and Av fell out? Was that part of it because he brought that up, or that didn't have nothing to do with that?
Nah. Well, the blog he was doing where he brought that up, I don't really know why. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He was high, probably frustrated with a lot of stuff. I don't know why he did it. A lot of the stuff he was saying was was like fabricated. Like a lot of the stuff was exaggerated, fabricated. He shouldn't have said a lot of the stuff he said. But I know why he did it. You know what I'm saying? I know why people be making the moves they make. You know what I'm saying? I talked to him right before he did it, and I didn't know he was going to do it. And I talked to him after the fact, too. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, some people make decisions for their own reasons. It is what it is. I'm not dwelling on that, though, because I ain't lose no sleep. I ain't missing no meals from it.
That's right.
I'm just moving forward, so it is what it is.
I
wish Ab the best. I hope he do whatever he could do, his team.
Yeah, they
his
trying. They
family,
moving. They
everything.
moving. They
You know
moving.
what
I
I'm
keep
saying?
seeing. I see them on social media. They trying to get their thing. Speaking of moving, Beanie Siegel. I see he's back recording. Right.
Yeah, that's my bro.
See, I didn't even realize Six was around right now.
Yeah.
He's free. He's good.
Yeah, I think so. Right.
Yeah, my bad.
He's good. Right. Yeah.
Good to hear, man.
Yeah. He's working on some music. Have you heard anything? You know of anything?
Nah, I ain't had nothing yet, but I know he got some crack he cooking up because
Season's nice.
Beans be doing this thing.
Happy for him, man.
Yeah, without a question.
Speaking of happy, you're 76ers.
No.
Unhappy.
Yes.
Sorry.
They won though. They won.
Did they win?
They got a game. They got to win.
I think they
It got quiet in here when I brought up the Sixers.
Nah, they losing on purpose to try to get, the right type of drafts to build the team up for the future.
I see some missed dunks though that ain't on purpose. I seen some airball shots.
They ain't got that good of a team though. It ain't like
That's the
you know what I'm saying
understatement.
when Dr. J was on the team or when AI was playing.
Of course not.
It's a whole different team.
And you
know
got
what
a
I'm saying?
Broncos hat
But
on.
let's bring up the Knicks though, with all of them stars and them high paid players. The
I'm
Knicks
a Brooklyn
got,
Nets fan.
Oh, okay.
Nice
Actually,
try though.
what are
Okay.
you? What are you really?
I'm really a Lakers fan. You can bring them up
And
there.
they suck. Hey, you should mention the team I hate more than life itself.
I
the
can see why the
Eagles are
Sixers
good.
losing because you can't really bring up nobody on the team that's really that.
No.
That's supposed to be that lit.
But you
when
was about to go
when
in
you
on the
bring up
Knicks,
the
though.
Knicks though, it's like it's so many players on the team that's supposed to be lit. Look at my man over there. He running with these Knicks, and it's like, damn, y'all losing crazy. Like, what's up with the Knicks?
You feeling good about the Eagles
They're
though?
gonna blame it on. Yeah, they lit this season. You see
Rocking
them
them.
doing
Look
their
at
thing.
you. Look at your hat.
They doing their thing.
Look at your
It
hat.
matches his vest.
Yeah, I just wear. I don't support teams because I like them. I just wear whatever colors match with what I got on. That's what I do.
Hip hop, son.
Yeah.
Yo, Cash, man. Listen, you got some beats over there. What's up, man? Let's get to these
You
bars.
want to rhyme?
man.
You want
What's
to drop
up, man?
bars?
Yo, I got a battle tomorrow. That's all I got in my head
you
is
saving
battle
the clip?
bars.
You saving the clip?
And I could always freestyle, but I'm so zoned in with this battle. I'm gonna start
Alright,
saying
fair
things that I'm gonna let out in the battle.
Time out. Trinae, you go with that? I know you want to see some bars. You go with that?
Right after the battle, I'll come back and air it.
After the battle.
I'll come back and air it, do it dirty. You know how I rap. I don't stop, man. Y'all
Alright,
gonna
fair
have
enough.
to cut me off.
Alright.
But not right
Alright.
now. I'm so focused.
fair
I don't
enough.
want to, get out
Fair
of
enough.
conditioning.
Hey, listen. Tell them one more time where they can see the battle.
It's filmontv.com. You could go on there if you in the LA area. You could get tickets or you could get it on pay-per-view.
Where
You
is the
could
venue in
pre-order.
LA?
You know he don't know.
Yeah,
Of course, he doesn't know the actual venue.
I do
Goddamn
know.
it.
I got
Somebody
it.
gonna
I got-
drive him there, B.
I forgot, man.
Yo, hey, guys who are running this event, hook me up. I'm coming through.
And just make sure you go pick up Cassidy because he don't know where he's going.
Yeah, you go on Film on TV. They gonna have the address and the place on there too.
Yo, Cassidy, good luck, man. Have
give
fun.
it up for
appreciate it, man.
Cassidy,
Thanks for having me.
Give it up. Yo, Goons, y'all can clap, man. The Goons gotta clap too, man.
Yo, I hope y'all have me back after this battle over after I do this boy dirty. So
Why?
I could
What you
come-
got? What you got?
Nah, for one.
What you
so
want to
I-
get back to this music?
No, for one, yeah, the music. I want to air it out. Y'all want me to rap, and
Yeah,
I
we
want
wanna-
to,
yeah.
and I want to come talk crazy about how dirty I did that dude.
Done deal.
Done.